Washington, D.C., the heart of American government and its feverish politics. But if you ask young people here about the election these days, you get a lot of this.
Not a lot of us are voting right now, and it's so important to have the youth voice while to be represented in voting.
The two options aren't very timely. They don't really align with a lot of what our generation feels.
Both candidates are geriatric and they don't represent young people's values. And so I think it's hard to come to terms with which candidate to choose.
The man who ends up in White House will on a large part depend on what happens here. Georgia is a crucial swing state, even more important for Devonte Jennings to get out the vote. He is chairman of the Black Caucus of the Young Democrats of Georgia. His experience this time around is sobering.
We're missing that juggernaut to get the young voters out. You know, we saw in 2008 when Barack Obama was running, everybody was so excited that people wanted to be a part of that process. There was something going on and people were excited to actually be involved with it.
This year, Devonte's mission to get young people to vote may be tricky. A recent study showed only 53% of registered voters under 30 intend to vote. In the 2020 election, a record 55% of under 30s voted. The 2008 election brought out 51% of young voters. Even Devonte admits that his party and President Joe Biden needs to do more to reach young voters.
Trump has no policies tailor-made for young people, and I think Biden could be, and Biden's administration could be a lot better at messaging the packages and the agendas that they do have for young people. So I think people get it misconstrued that there is none. I think there's not one on one side just has to package it up and message it better.
This is Kennesaw State University. An nonpartisan group is encouraging students to vote, even if candidates may not be appealing.
Young people really care about the issues. You know, young people don't care about who's in office. They care that it's going to be somebody who actually cares about them.
Fayette County, south of Atlanta, a Republican stronghold. They are determined to work with young people even if they feel under pressure.
A lot of people are afraid to express conservative views, a lot of the young people, because they're afraid they'll be canceled on social media.
Back in Atlanta, Devonte says he and the New Georgia Project volunteers who are also encouraging people to vote hear from young people that they care more for specific issues than candidates.
The biggest things right now, they want the issue in Gaza to be resolved. Reproductive rights and cannabis.
It's still a long way to go to the November election. Only then will these volunteers see if those issues will drive young people here in swing state Georgia to go and vote.